There, Joy Seeker. I'm Jenn Zingmark, your LDS life and divorce coach, here to help you navigate the challenges of divorce with faith, grace, and resilience. I'm so happy you're here with me today. I am talking about a topic that weighs heavily on the mind of every faith-filled divorced parent. How will divorce affect my children, and how can I help them to stay faithful to the gospel after divorce? Such a heavy topic that I know every faithful parent is concerned about. This subject comes up so often with my coaching clients, and it's a big concern for parents. Many people stay in an unhappy, unhealthy marriage for the sake of their children because they believe it's better for them to be raised in a home with both parents, even if it's an unhealthy, unhappy one, than go through divorce. So I understand how serious this topic is, and I will shed some light on this subject and share some ideas to help you navigate this challenging situation with faith, hope, and confidence. Today, I'm going to share 4 practical ways that you can help your children and give them support that they need to stay grounded in the gospel after divorce. So stick around till the end, and I will share the truth about children whose parents divorce with you. Thanks so much for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to get all of my latest videos. Let's dive in. We know that the family is the fundamental unit of society, and when families break apart, it causes ripple effects in the lives of every person involved. Of course, both parents are affected, but for sure, children and grandchildren are also affected. And many times this causes so much worry and stress and fear because we all want our children to be successful in their lives and stay faithful to the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's what we work so hard to model for them and teach them. And the fear of harming our children's potential to have a successful life and family and marriage in their future is real. And I know how frightening that is. So I'm going to help you with that today. Divorce will affect your children in every area of their life, but providing children with stability, communication, reassurance, and support through counseling or therapy or coaching can minimize the negative consequences and help them adapt more positively. But the most significant factor determining how and to what degree your children will be affected by divorce is you. They are watching you. They are learning from you, and they will most likely handle this situation the same way that you do. So let me remind you, friend, it is your choice how you choose to respond to your divorce, and your response will have the greatest influence on your children's ability to adjust and respond well to the changes divorce brings into their lives. So, how can you build a foundation of faith for your children after divorce? I will share 4 strategies that you can follow today. Number 1, the most important thing that you can do is stay firm to your faith and your commitment to honor your covenants to God, regardless of what your former spouse does. You can still have a strong family, even if you go through divorce and your former spouse leaves the faith or is no longer practicing. You tell your children, we are still a family, and you act like a family. There are all types of families after all, and some have one parent in the home, and that is okay. Keep your family life as normal as possible for them. I realize that many things will change, but everything that you can keep the same should stay the same. There's a beautiful quote from Elder Gene R. Cook of the 70s back in 1993 about this. He says, one spiritually motivated parent can successfully raise up a family to the Lord. Some of the best men and women I have known come from such families. Make that your family. Number 2, as we remain faithful, the Lord blesses us and our children with compensatory blessings. Growing up with divorced parents, all I ever wanted was to be married in the temple and never get a divorce. So when my worst fear came true, I had to hold on tight to my faith in God and His promises of honoring my covenant with Him. Heavenly Father will act in place of their missing parent, and He provides compensatory blessings and help as you remain faithful to your covenants. The only way a parent can help a child understand covenants following divorce is to live up to their own covenants worthily. As we faithfully honor our covenants, we will teach our children to do the same. And as we faithfully stay on the covenant path, our faith deepens and we will see the Lord's miraculous blessings flow into our lives. Number 3, practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the hardest parts of divorce, but it's also the most freeing. Forgiveness doesn't mean you're saying that what happened was okay. It doesn't mean you're excusing hurtful behavior. Forgiveness means that you are choosing to free yourself from anger and bitterness that will hold you back if you don't. When you forgive, you're trusting God to hold others accountable for their actions, and you're choosing peace for yourself. And many times, forgiveness is not a one-time decision, especially in divorce. As I tell my clients, divorce never ends. It's something you have to choose over and over again, especially when the hurt is deep and when you see your children hurting and suffering. But as you choose to forgive, you will feel lighter and more peace in your life. You will open up to the healing that God wants to bring into your life. There is a landmark talk from Elder Dallin H. Oaks back in 2007 where he said, "All who have been through divorce know the pain and need the healing power and hope that can come from the atonement. That healing power and hope are there for them and also for their children." Such a beautiful blessing that we can all receive. He continued by saying, "Don't treasure up past wrongs, reprocessing them over and over again. Festering is destructive. Forgiveness is divine." It may seem impossible to believe that you can forgive a person who has hurt you and your children so profoundly, but forgiveness is the solution, friend. We are called to forgive, and forgiving is divine. I know that as you choose to do this, you will have heaven's help. Number 4, commit to grow better in your divorce journey. Take this opportunity to evolve and become a better person, a better version of yourself. As you do this, your children will also. Looking back on my own divorce journey, I can see all of the opportunities for growth for me and for my children. I am a different person today because of that struggle. I have been humbled, and I understand what it means to have a broken heart and a contrite spirit. And I have learned so much about patience and suffering. And I have also learned that a broken heart does not mean a heart that is broken apart or crushed. It is a heart that is broken open to receive inspiration and love and consolation from our Father in heaven. I have learned that there is no easy road and there is no way to get through this life untested. Trials and challenges and unforeseen disappointments are the way, friend. This is where you can make a generational impact on your children. They are watching you, and they are handling this divorce journey similarly to the way that you are handling it. So if you are learning new skills, you're investing time and money and effort and energy into healing and growing better in the process, then they will benefit from the work that you do. Your children are watching and learning from you and your divorce journey. They will learn how to handle the difficult trials they face in their lives based on how you handled this one in yours. So, whatever investment you make in yourself to heal and grow better and learn how to thrive in your divorce journey will have a generational impact on your family. So, here's the truth about children whose parents divorce that I mentioned earlier. Children are going to grow up and they are going to choose for themselves how they want to live their lives, regardless of what we teach in our homes. Growing up in the world today means that they are going to see all sorts of different lifestyles, and possibly up close and personally from their other parent living a different lifestyle. So it is vitally important that we set an example for them of faithful, gospel-centered living, that we teach them the gospel. But remember, ultimately, they will get to choose how they want to live their lives when they become adults. They have agency just like we do. And many times that agency means that they will choose to live a different lifestyle than what we have taught them or what we would like for them to do. But it is still our responsibility as parents to live and teach them the gospel of Jesus Christ. Our responsibility is a sacred one, but this is all that we can control. They will choose how they respond, and that is not our responsibility. This is the plight of all parents. It can seem a little more frightening when divorce is part of your story. And we know it's because divorce is harmful for them. But the truth is, this is your path and this is their path, and it is for their good. You can still be a shining beacon of light and faith and testimony and diligence, even if your former spouse leaves the faith. This is what you need to do to help them stay anchored to the Lord. There are ways to help your children navigate divorce and not lose their faith or hope in the Lord. I've shared 4 strategies to help you help your children stay faithful after divorce. They are: stay firm in your faith and honor your covenants to God. Look for and rely on compensatory blessings from the Lord. Practice forgiveness and commit to grow better in your divorce journey. Please try them out in your family and move forward with faith instead of fear, and help your children stay faithful when divorce is part of their lives. And if you're ready to commit to growing better in your divorce journey, now is the perfect time for you to join me in Faith Filled Divorce, my life coaching and divorce mentoring program. I will help you take the next step in your divorce journey and enroll in Faith Filled Divorce today. I will guide you in your divorce journey every step of the way. And remember, when you put your faith in God and trust that His plans for your life are far better than anything you can imagine, you will see miracles. And if you haven't seen those miracles yet, do not give up, friend. God is not finished. If this video has encouraged you, please like it and make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to get all of my latest videos. And don't forget, God is with you every step of the way, helping you find peace and joy as you trust Him in your divorce journey. So keep seeking for truth and stay strong. You've got this, friend. Bye, y'all.